Fellow Minecrafters, I'm glad you could join me this fine, beautiful morning with the sunrise, clear sky. Ah! Well, it's not like we were using it anyway. Now that the musical wheat farm is fully operational, we're going to need a source of bones to supply it. Now, my plan is we're going to rebuild the mob farm that we destroyed at the beginning of the episode, but we're going to make it more efficient. I cleared out some space in the side of this hill, and we're going to rebuild it in an area where we frequent more often, so that we can actually have mobs spawning near us, so that we can gather their drops as we're doing other projects. Now, I looked up mob farms on YouTube, and it turns out that Gnembon has a similar design, and it's just more efficient. So we're going to replicate his, and we're going to place it in our world. Oh. Well, I wish I had checked it sooner. So I gave it some time, and it's now the next day, and I'm really realizing how much better it would look if I had actually built it deeper into the mountain. So I spent the first half of today just preparing to record, and I dug out this big space. I had to move the chests down there. They were originally right here, so I took out all the space, and now I feel like it's gonna look just that much better if it's built into the side of the mountain. Especially looking at it from over here, it just doesn't look that good. And this is where we're gonna see it the most, because we're gonna be crossing from here to the side. While building this, I discovered an underwater ravine. In fact, it was actually not underwater at first, but I was digging this hole right here. You're gonna go. I was digging this hole, and I tried to get back up, so I dug some sand, and this all caved in. And so it turns out we have a ravine in here, so I'm definitely gonna clear a little bit more out, and we're gonna use this for our underwater section of the base. Now, I haven't installed hoppers yet, but it looks like we've got a fair amount of mob drops already. So while we've been working on it, we've already gathered some stuff. Well, I dreaded this, but it looks like we're gonna have to demolish this one yet again and rebuild it a couple blocks over. And that's the top. Now, I'm missing some buckets. Oh, it waterlogged it. I totally would have survived. I have died building this way many more. Sorry, I'm laughing at my ability to speak English. Let me try that again. I have died way more times than I'd like to admit. There we go. Way more times than I'd like to admit building this mob farm right here. That was the hardest part of my day right there. Just saying that one sentence. Man, I tell you, talking to yourself, playing video games is really hard. It is one of the, no, I mean, I'm not gonna, whoa. Like, when things like that happen, you've gotta think of stuff to say, because that can happen to anyone, but people like to watch, like, reactions, right? People like to interact, people like to see how other people perform in situations that they could be in, right? So it's a struggle when you're just playing a game for a couple hours and you have to talk the whole time. You don't know when to press record. Like this guy, he wants me dead right here. Like you just kind of get lost in what you're saying. Oh, he's in the water. No problem. Eesh. Ugly guy. Whoa, that's a no for me. Oh. Can I get a break? Oh my god. Oh my. Wow. There's just no. It's just. There's no. I can't. I can't. Oh man. There we go. I just like the colors so much better. So it gave me a second chance to fix up the colors and I did a little more than just rebuild it. It's essentially the same. I just moved it back. That's the original hole that they were falling in. Right now, I built it deeper, so it's a 30 block drop from this point. And then I lined out a sphere that we could use that I might build all the way, that I might dig out all the way up, because it sort of looks kind of jagged, so I can smoothen it out. Or I might keep it like that. I might smooth it out a little bit more. And I could use this space to store all the items, because I anticipate a lot of items. Just from being in the area, this farm is going to generate a lot of drops. So our next order of business is to light up the caves. I've already lit up a few. We found a lot of ravines underneath, but there's still a lot of ways to go to improve the efficiency of the farm. So I'm going to do a little x-ray trick in vanilla involving the composter and piston. I remember back in the day when you could do this with TNT or sand because they weren't fully flushed. Oh, whoa. So it looks like, so this is where it's lit up, and I created an entrance to the ravines down there. That's our mine shaft. So if we map that out, now it looks like we have a concentration of mobs this way. Now it looks like I could get down there from where I've already dug out. So if I can recall correctly, it should be past this wall. So I'm just gonna dig a 2x2 until we hit somewhere, or we can hear mobs maybe. I'm gonna throw this back down and see if I'm close. I might have to go up. Yeah, so I have to go higher, it seems. There we go. Missed this one. Luckily, no mobs have been spawning. You get this creeper to blow it up. Oh, we didn't even get it. Whatever. We got plenty. I'm not worried. I don't have silk touch on me, so honestly, I don't. You know what? We'll just take it. We'll just grab it. There's only 4? Okay. 4 diamonds. Wait. I only got 3 because the other one blew up. Just do your thing, man. There you go. You too. So when we were in the cave, I wasn't able to see on this side of the lake. So I'm gonna do just one last check over here. And hopefully we'll be done with that and we can move on to something else. Oh yeah. Okay. So we do have a lot more caves. If I'm over there, will these guys really be spawning? Some of them will. But I think we're good for now. And now that we have a fully functioning mob farm and a supply of bones, we can finally supply this thing. This is kind of a demonstration. That's how it works. You take it all. I'm still not sure if we lose any, but it's honestly just a wheat farm for fun. Like, instead of fully automating, it's a semi-automatic farm. And that's the type of farms we do here at on this channel, semi-automatic farms. Well, what do you know? We've actually finished 2 farms this episode. That's more progress and productivity for all the episodes. So, in the vein of producing and progress, I'm gonna go to another project that we've had going on since what, episode 3 maybe? So we're headed to the Nether, and this is why I'm all decked out. I got my golden pants on, my disco pants, and we're gonna go disco with some blazes. So I made it out here to my outpost in the Nether, and we've got nearly 2 double chests, a little under 2 double chests of slabs, and I'm gonna just continue to slab this place up. While I speed up this portion of the video, I'd like to talk about the improvements I've made on the channel. Recently, I rewatched episode 1, 2, 3, and half of 4, and I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't finish watching, and I realized how terrible I was at this. And I'm not saying I'm like amazing at it now, like I still definitely have lots to improve on, but I can definitely tell that I've improved significantly making these. My idea with this, I didn't really clarify it very well in the first episode, and I'm planning on doing episode 10 being sort of like a soft reboot where I explain what I've been doing, and for new people who actually want to enjoy watching it, I'm going to do like a recap and a tour sort of what's been going on, and I now have like a sort of standard for my episodes where I know what right looks like and how to make it look good. I'm really excited to just keep this going and see who watches it and talk to the people who find it. I'm curious to know like how people like if they find me, how did they find me, and like what I can improve, what I can do better, because I really want to make things. That's what I love to do, is just create. And I want to share it with people, and so I want to see what people think of the work I do. I have finally managed to place all slabs from this session, and I wanted to just check the stats really quick. See how many we've actually placed. It should be around here somewhere. I checked it earlier, but I forget what it was. I know it's further down. Is it all the way down? No. That's not it. Stone slab. We're looking for a smooth stone slab. There it is, yeah. So this is times used. So I have placed 15,543 smooth stone slabs. And the crazy thing about it is I think that's only half of how much we need to do. So I've got my fill of slabbing for now, so I think I'm gonna move on to some Wither Skull gathering. Where's everybody at? I think I'm getting chased. Did these guys just literally spawn right here? No, 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 no. Oh, we got a head. Yes. Yes. So we have 1 left that we need. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. I'm glad I'm glad I came around. Ah, yoink. Oh. No, I'm gonna die right here. No! I really hope nothing fell overboard. I think I lost my shovel. Dang. I realized I lost the Wither Skull, so we're back down to just 1. Oh, God. Oh, are you serious? What? Yes! Okay, I am not even gonna mess around. We are going down right now. You're not welcome in here, you guys. Unless you can give me this last skull. Nah, see, you guys weren't even worthy. Yes! Finally! We're done with this place. This forsaken fortress. Terrible, worthless, no one wants to be here place. That is such a relief to know that we finally have 3. Now, the episode is not ending yet. I'd like to do one more thing. We made 2 farms successfully. We got 3 wither skulls. If we got 3 wither skulls, I think we need to make 3 farms. Don't you think? So, I head back to the overworld. For this next project that we're going to be working on, I'm going to need a lot of furnaces because we're going to be working with flying machines. That should be enough. We've got a lot of furnaces. Now you may be asking, Deuce, why do you have so many furnaces? And the answer is just as crazy as the question. So I can tell you with great confidence that by the end of this episode, we will have a fully functioning bat farm. The most useless farm that I could think of. And since Halloween is coming up soon, I wanted to do something that went along with that. And I didn't really know where to build it, and I had tested it out in a creative world, and I needed a lot of space. This is 50 blocks right here, and I figured we already had something built over here. This is from episode 3 with the pig launcher. We opened up the episode, didn't make much sense. It was just for fun. So I guess we can make kind of like a useless build area over here. It's kind of nice. We have our first nether portal out here, so we could we have some kind of connection to the nether where we can connect it. Let's see. So this is where we're going to build a tube. And the way it's going to work is the bats are going to spawn in that 2x2 area. It's going to be surrounded by the furnaces that we have up in the chest over there. And there's going to be a flying machine that can fly back and forth. And it's going to push the bats out. Before coming up with this idea, I had been just on YouTube and I had been watching Mumbo Jumbo's tour of the Scicraft server. And I had seen that the Scicraft guys had created a bat switch. Now, I'm not going to be doing anything near that. This is a simple bat farm that can be replicated in your own survival world. What they had there was in order to prevent bats from spawning, because they actually had a bat that affected their own mob farm. I believe it was an ice farm. And a bat actually got in the way and it broke the entire farm. I might have been mistaken on what kind of farm it broke, but all I know is that it threw a wrench in the system, so they had to fix the large automation. And in turn, they created what they call a bat switch, which turns off bat spawning in their world, which is absolutely crazy. And the only other bat farm that I saw, I forget the guy's name, but I'll put a link to it. It's a pretty cool video talking about the technicality, how it works. But I felt his was too complicated, so I wanted to create something a little simpler. So that's where we are here, creating our own little in survival bat farm. This looks ridiculous. And the nice thing about this is it's not redstone heavy at all. All it takes is 4 observers and 2 sticky pistons, and that's all the redstone that you have to do, which is pretty wild for any kind of farm in Minecraft, because there's usually so many moving parts. So it turns out we had 3 stacks too many of furnaces, but that's alright. I've gone back to the base and gotten myself some building supplies. I'm just going to build a basic foundation. So this right here is what our flying machine is going to look like. And then it's going to have these, just an extra block. So we need to place our observers facing, oops. We need to place our observers facing this way so that they can detect any block update on this side. And then our piston into the slime block. And then like so. So that is a fully functioning flying machine. We just need to activate it. So I just hopped into a creative world really quick, and this is where I designed the mob farm. I kind of wanted to explain it around here where I can fly around, because it's a little difficult to explain underwater. So here's the design I want to replicate in my survival world, and eventually we will be able to do that. As you can see, I use obsidian in the creative world, but it's not as easy to acquire, or if I mess up, it's not as easy to take out. So I decided just to go with full furnace for the LP. So the way that it works is the bats spawn in the darker areas in the center, and then they get pushed to either side by the flying machine. So we're just going to spawn a bunch of bats in here. So that's how they would spawn normally, and then if we fly out, and I fly to the other side, and we activate it, this is how we would be activating it. And we just fly around. We can see that the bats are getting pushed, and then they fly upwards. Some of them get lost, but you know, it's a price you gotta pay for getting your pet bat. And then here you can see the bat in the bat tank, all nice and batty. You can even count them like you're supposed to do. That's what bats are for counting. So right now I'm thinking about the bat tank itself, where we're gonna keep the bat and where we can view them. So we're gonna build just a basic structure for bats. So that's sort of the general look of it. And then we want glass so that we can actually see the little guys. Now that we got the two main tanks built, we can start clearing this out. So this will be a lot of fun. Speed mining is lots of fun. So bats and other mobs can start spawning in here now. If we take a look, it is currently light level 0, so up till here bats can spawn, and the same goes for right about here. Now for this we need to dig a hole so that we can put hostile mobs that spawn in here. So those the mobs that can't fly will be pushed down into the holes. Now how do I get out? I already hear our first bat. Oh, was that in the cave? Whoops. So to build this, we're just gonna do what we did up there. We gotta place this one first. There we go. Perfect. That's gonna work. Alright, very cool. Now I just gotta activate that. Is that at the end already? What? It broke, didn't it? Should have activated it. Huh. I don't know what's going on, guys. What? What's wrong? I don't know what's happening. That's it. That should work now, honestly. Now this time it's gonna work. No. Are you serious? Oh, so I think I know what the problem is. This is attached to too many things. That's the only answer I've got, honestly. If that didn't change it, then I don't know what will. This should work now. I am convinced. Okay, it's flying. Now it's at the edge. Okay. Now, will it fly this way? No? What? I have no idea what's going on. So here's the plan. It's still not working. I'm gonna clear some of this out so that I can work on it freely. And I can observe what's going on. And then just more slime blocks. That's it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's exactly 12 blocks. There shouldn't be an issue with that. I have no idea. It's flying. Look at it. It's going. Okay. So it works. It does, like... I'm absolutely puzzled right now. Is it gonna make it all the way? It made it. There we go. And it's going that way. It picked up the glass pane. It even has a glass pane that it's carrying. This is working. It's working. That worked. Get rid of this. Alright, if this works, then I don't know what to say, honestly. You know, okay, so it's working. I feel like Mumbo Jumbo right now, because this happens to him a lot. Is he just comes up with stuff, it just works, and sometimes it doesn't, and you don't know why. It just works, and it works, and that's all I need to do. That's all I need. I can hear some bats, and we're at the middle, so I think it's working. I wanted to see it in action before I ended the episode, and I had to just walk away for a bit. Now, let's see if they have any... I'm gonna make a trap door that I can use as like a switch. So, oh, it's right here. Okay. Okay, it's going. I need to get up quick so that I can see the bats moving. Okay. Okay. I haven't tried this in survival yet, so I need to make sure this works. Hey, we got 3 of them. Nice. So that's kind of the premise of the bat farm. To make it more efficient, we just have to clear up the caves like any other farm that involves spawning. Yeah, we did it. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Dusce Plays Minecraft. It's been a pleasure. I hope you join me the next time. Drop a deuce on the like button, drop a deuce on the subscribe button, drop a deuce in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.